Good evening friends, myself Jyoti. Today I will be explaining about the web technology. This is my first experiment, and in that first this is the simple HTML coding, and in that we have to just insert and give some tags, headings and paragraph, and some links, external link and internal links, some clickable image, something like that. So today I'm going to explain about in detail this is my first exercise. And in that first exercise, this first we have to set the background color. For this background color we have to give the some tag like inside the body we are given body bg color equal to red, and the text is white. Whatever we are going to write inside, it will come in and comes in white color. So this is my first heading one, and inside the heading we have written Karunya University. The code is here. See, first I have set the background color, the tag for this body bg color equal to red, and then whatever the text inside, it will be shown in white color. And for that, the Karunya University, we have used one heading 1. There are 6 types heading 1, heading 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this will comes according to if heading 1 is there, it will come the bigger size, and according to that it will take the size, and heading 2 little bit small size, and it will goes decreases here one after. And the first subdivision, I have used one heading and one image src tag. For putting the image inside the HTML code, we have to use image src source tag, and inside the source tag we have to give the name, image name, and we have to set some height and width. According to a screen, you can set your height and width. I have given here 200 and width 600. This is my first subdivision. My first subdivision gets over. Now comes in the second subdivision. In the second subdivision, we have to write some headings. See, this is the first heading, this is my second heading. So see the difference, the font between these two headings. This is heading 1, this is heading 2. And inside the heading 1, this is my first division, and in second division, this is my first division, and this is my second division. In second division, this is the heading 2, and in heading 2 I have used one paragraph. This is the content of some paragraph, and paragraph tag we can write like P and some paragraph tag, and then closing tag. This is the opening and closing tag. And inside this division I have used some external link, internal link, and email link and phone link. In external link means when you click here, it will goes in some other place. It will go in some other place. It is not here, so that's why it's not going. And if you click here internal link, it will go inside the this same text page. And email link means it will send the feedback. It will send the feedback to your email when you click here. And for this, the tag is we are going to use the anchor tag, and anchor tag, the symbol is A. This has opening and closing tag both. And for this, writing the email in the web page, we have to use anchor tag reference href equal to mail to, and inside the mail to we have to write which whoever you want to send the email, just write the email name @gmail.com. And phone link, we have to use tell, and on the inside we have to use some link, some phone number. This is my first inside the first second subdivision. One more image is there, that is clickable image. When you will click in this image, it will go this next page, that is called a clickable image. When you click here, it will go the second page, and then second page nothing content is here, only one heading is there. This is my first subdivision, it gets over. Now I will be explaining about second subdivision. In second subdivision, this is the my heading 3, and see the different size between heading 1 and heading 2, heading 2 and heading 3. the font size gets decreased in every heading, and this is some paragraph tag, some content inside the paragraph tag, and this here PHP, and this PHP is server side scripting language. For this I have used some data definition and data tag. This will like PHP, the data, whatever the data is there, that will explain, and this is the explanation of PHP, and this will comes under data definition and DD tag. This is my first item. This for this we have to use the list tag, and in the list and under list tag, if we are going to write 1 2, we have to give the list. If you are going to put some round shape and anything, we have to use the order list. And inside first item, this is there, so first and 2 lines is there, and then list is there, and under the second is 2 unordered list is there, and inside the last there is 2 unordered list is there, and these 2 are also unordered list. So according to that, we have to open and close the unordered list, order list, and list. This is my second subdivision gets over. This is my third subdivision, and inside the third division, this is my heading 4, and see the size difference between heading 3 and heading 4. The font size gets decreases. This is my third paragraph, paragraph content, and inside this is the table. I will explain that about table today. And this here first we have to give some for creating the table, we have to give the table tag here. Table, and if you want to set some border like a single line, so you just give border equal to 1, and you want to make a thick, the border line is thick, so you can give border equal to 4. Any border you can use. And inside my table there is 1 2 3 4 5 6 rows is there. So for that, in one table we can use 6 tr, but in this is the first row. Inside the first row we are using 1 2 3 4 td. Td means data, table data. Whatever the data we are going to write, we have to give inside the td. So for this first row we have to use 1 tr, but we can use 4 td. And here some spanning is there, row spanning. Example, for this is row spanning, this is column spanning. So for that row spanning, we have to give a row span and how much row you want to span. Example, for here I span 1 2 3 4 rows. So for that we can give like in first tier. In first tier we are giving td row span 4, because there we are spanning the row, and inside the row the content is d. So I will show that. See, d is there. This is my second rows, and after that it's after spanning these 4 rows in last column, we no need to write again td for this. And this is my second tr, and inside we are spanning universities comes under all these. We are spanning here 1 2 3 rows and 2 columns. So for that the code is here. See, td col span 2 and row span 3, and inside the data is university. Like that we have to create the table. For this, after writing all these things, we no need to give again td, and inside the this third tier no need to write again for this and this, because already we have a span here. And for this we are going to span this column, because here column we are spanning. So for this we have to give like a t column. So column we are spanning td col span 2. See, td col span 2, and inside the content is over. And next in td the data is India, and here we are spanning 1 2 3 columns, all columns we are spanning here. So the code is for this td col span 4. because here 4 column is there, 1 2 3 4. So for that we are writing, we have written here correspond 4. See, this is my first, second and third. This is called bookmark. Means when you click here, go to subdivision, subheading 1, it will go subheading 1. See, this is my subheading 1. When you click on the subheading 1, it will go down. When you click here, go to subheading 2, it will go subheading 2. This is called bookmark. And if you click on go to subheading 3, it will go subheading 3. Already it's there, subheading 3. Bookmarks means whenever you click and you just give you have to give the make the link between this and this. When I click sub 1, it will go here, and go to subheading, it will goes there. So this is my first web exercise. So I have done all these things. Thank you.